Hey y'all, today we're making delicious chocolate covered strawberries. Okay, so you're going to need strawberries, of course, that's 1 carton. Leave your stems on, and you're going to need white chocolate chips and also milk chocolate chips. Okay, so we want to get started by going ahead and rinsing our strawberries. So I just have them in this bowl, and I just, put the water in here, push them down a little bit. I didn't want to disturb my stems, and just went ahead and just really just soaked and soaked and just a really quick soak, not like leaving them in there like 5 minutes or anything like that. Just really getting the water moving throughout the strawberries to make sure that they're nice and clean. Okay, and so when you're done with that process, you want to go ahead and drain all your excess water from your strawberries, just like this. Okay, and then you want to go ahead and grab a paper towel covered dish. This is just a plate under here, and go ahead and put your strawberries on there and pat the excess water off of them. So you just take your time, make sure that you get around the stems and all of that. And then once you're done with making sure that all of them are dry, you can go ahead and set them to the side because we're going to make the chocolate. So I went ahead and used a whole bag of this chocolate. You may or may not need that much depending on, how many strawberries you use, how big your strawberries are. Okay, so I put them in the microwave at 30-second intervals. I'm showing you each stage of the chocolate. You don't want to rush the process. You want to make sure that you stir in between the 30-second intervals because chocolate will burn very quickly, y'all. So just keep making sure that you take it out and that you stir. And also one other ingredient that you can go ahead and add, like this is pretty thick right here. If you want to thin your chocolate out a little bit, all you need to do is add like a tablespoon of coconut oil. Now I'm going to show you that here in a minute. Okay, so this is just some plain old coconut oil. So you just grab your spoonful. Okay, I'm sorry, not a tablespoon, a teaspoon. And then just go ahead and drop it down into your bowl. And then you can stir it around. And if you feel like it needs to be heated up a little bit, you can heat it up like this is pretty melted. So like 15 seconds or something like that. Okay, and so then we have our parchment covered cookie sheet. And we're going to go ahead and start dipping our strawberries. So you want to go ahead and move your stems back, just gather and be real nice and gentle. If you're really nice and gentle for the most part, your stem stays on and you don't have an issue when you're dipping your chocolate. Now this bowl was a pretty good size, so I just moved my strawberries around in here like you see here. But you can also transfer your chocolate into like a narrow cup or something like that. So all you have to do is dip them and pull them right back out of there. And so you can dip the chocolate is deep or as high on the strawberry, I guess you can say, as you want, to where you can see less and less of red. Just, however you want to do it for your strawberries. And so just keep going along your parchment paper, and then make sure you have space in between like so. And then you want to put them in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes so they can harden. So what we're going to do, you didn't need a whole bag of chocolate. That's what I used. This is what we're using to decorate our strawberries with. So the same process with the white chocolate, okay? And you can also, if you want to dip your strawberries in the white chocolate, you can just really just play around with this and have fun. So right here we have our piping bag, and I'm just going to go ahead and scoop the white chocolate into the piping bag for the decorating process. So just go ahead and take your time. You can use as much or as little as you want. Like I said, I used about a half of that in this piping bag, a third to a half. And so just fold your piping bag up once you're done, making sure that it's full of your chocolate. And then you really want to take your time with cutting the tip. I'm not a expert in this at all, but don't cut off too much of your tip at one time. You can do a little test run like right here and see if that's thick enough for you, for your lines, for you when you decorate your strawberries. And if it's not, you can make it a little bit thicker. Okay, so you go ahead and push your chocolate down in your bag and you wrap it around, because as you're decorating your strawberries, as you're squeezing, the chocolate is trying to come back up. But when you wrap it around, you don't have that problem. Or just decorate your strawberries however you like. and just, really play around and have fun with this. We did some lines, going across. We did a little bit of a little bit of what we called some designs. I'm not a artist, but I did my best with them. I think they came out pretty good, nevertheless. It's all about the taste and the flavor, and just really doing something like really nice and special for yourself, or if you're making them for you and someone else. Okay, here we go. We did a little squigglies, a couple of polka dots, And you can put these back in the refrigerator. You really don't have to. They're ready to go. But if you want to make sure your white chocolate is set a little better, you can. Okay, so now for the decoration, we have this nice pretty pink dolly right here. We're just going to set it on our plate. You can get those at the Dollar Tree. They're just $1 for a pack of those. You can get red, white. I thought the pink was a really nice touch with the chocolate to really bring it out, especially since, we use a lot of white dishes on this blog right here, on this YouTube channel. Okay, and so I just kind of tried to place my strawberries and make like a heart shape with the strawberries. So I thought that would be a really nice idea. So just started with one in the middle and just work my way around with the strawberries. What you can do is grab your stem while pressing down on your parchment paper like you see me doing here. Just really take your time so you don't break your stem, and go ahead and place them on your dolly. And then once you get done, you can fluff your stems and make sure that they're nice and pretty and cute for your setting. And then you just, pop these in the refrigerator until you're ready to serve them. They can stay in the refrigerator for a couple of days. But I did end up moving these to a container. But if you're going to get ready to go ahead and serve them, you can definitely leave them on your paper. Y'all, that is absolutely it. Chocolate covered strawberries. Please like, share, subscribe. We'll catch you next time.